Well, my only three positions firmly in the green right now are SNEK, Pudgy Penguins, and Bitcoin. Welcome back to the channel. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and hit the bell so you get notified when we drop these babies on an almost daily basis. So first off, looking at Bitcoin, I drew this big orange box because I think it's going to trade inside this big orange box for a long time. It did it back here for roughly 250 days, and it is doing it again. Now, we get a flush down to here, sweep the lows. It is very possible we could have put in a bottom here. So if you look at the monthly, if we reach down and tag that 618, it is right here at 57,799.35. It is incredibly possible that we have seen the lows for Bitcoin. Otherwise, you could be headed down to the 786, which is sub 40K. Again, we'll cross that bridge when we get there, and we'll see how it looks once we start to sweep the lows. If it's just a wick down and then it's on its way back up, then we're probably still looking range-bound for another couple of months at the very least. If it keeps going down, then we'll have that other conversation. Let's take a look at some of the alts. Ethereum looks like it's starting to roll over. It doesn't look spectacular, but for now, it is still holding up. Technically, it's making good news. It's making higher highs and higher lows. Bad news is that that's just a giant bear flag. SNEK is hanging on to the 786 for dear life. We'll see. Does it have another try to the upside, or does it just break down here and dwell at the bottom for a while longer? Render could be put in a head and shoulders. Could be breaking downward. If you draw, I had a parallel channel drawn here. Looks like it's trying to break downward out of that. If it triggers that head and shoulders, it looks like down about 25%, which would put it at 130. Lines up with the 786. Couple of factors telling me that 130 could be a future buy level for Render. Tau getting rejected at the 0.5. If you pull this fib from the bottom here, the lows around 142 to the highs around 378.06. This is your 0.5 line in the sand fib right there, and it's getting rejected, as well as putting in a bear flag in a doji, which is an indecision and a slightly bearish candle. Solana not looking super promising. Again, this is another one of those that isn't making lower lows, but it does look as if it's starting to roll over. We haven't gotten any shred of a pop that we were expecting. When you start to work your way up like this, you want to see one nice big green candle, and we have not seen this thing even twitch. So not loving that. Sui also looks like it's rolling over. Limitless, the only reason I mention this thing is because it gets the odd. Let's look at these. I don't really like to put too much stock in stuff like this, but for me, it's fun to hold when it gets down in one of these lower ranges, and there's the off chance that it could put in a 390% move or a 142% move, something along those lines. But I don't know. I've got a little tiny, teeny position in this. I'm probably hold on to it for a few more days, and if I get a pop to the upside, I'm out of the limitless business for a while. If I don't, I'll be out anyway. Like I said, this one's just for fun. Pudgies, this chart looks good, but it's gotten its move. So there's quite a bit of resistance here, and it appears to be getting rejected. So we're going to have to watch this level. It could be retracing, wicking up. It could be going on to, maybe 1.3 cents, maybe even this level up here at 1.5 cents. But that's one of those we're going to have to keep an eye on and see what it does. Pudgies, got to have a meme coin in the portfolio, right? Near Protocol, barely holding its upward sloping trend line there. Algorand, it's holding. I believe this is a 618. Looks like a 618. Well, if you start from here, it probably is. Yeah, it's close. But anyway, it's holding this level right here. that it's been above. But again, guys, if Bitcoin takes a dive here and sweeps these lows and gets back to the bottom of this range, then all this stuff's coming with it. ALGO's going with it down to its previous lows. Link's going with it back down to 8. ONDO's going with it. ONDO, actually, it's just been a cellar dweller here for a while. It hasn't even gone up. It's just chopped sideways, which, I mean, isn't bad, but it isn't good. It's just, I mean, no point in really being an ONDO right now. AVAX, supposed to get a leg up at some point, never did. ADA, I mean, is it holding a downsloping trend line? Is that even a good sign? Talbot, this thing, I don't know if it's long for this world, to be honest. I'm pretty much all the way out of that one. If it catches one more good pop, I'll get completely out. Gnosis, another prediction market. Not looking, and a lot of these guys, I'll probably take them off the watch list, honestly. But Rain, that one, had this colossal move, and it's pretty much been bleeding ever since. And this one, I don't know how long I'm going to keep following this one either. So Cardano looks like it's struggling to hold a downward sloping trend line. So, I mean, guys, these are all looking weak. Oh, but one ETF I will mention on the way out. Used to be known as a Bitcoin mining ETF. Now they're shifting some of that compute power to AI. WGMI could be promising going forward because of their applications in AI, but that is a story for another day. I'm going to leave off on that note. Guys, if you gotten value out of this video, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe, and the bell so you get notified when we drop these babies on an almost daily basis. YouTube thinks you'll be interested in seeing this video next, so trade well, and I'll see you over there.